Scorpio, welcome to my channel. You're on In Spiritual Trail with Jenny, and we are going to do a love connection reading for you. Okay, so again, this is a general read for the sign of Scorpio, so please take what resonates and let go of what doesn't. It's no big deal, you know. So we're going to go ahead and connect into your energy and your person's energy, and then we're going to get some, other cards as well as some advice. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let me show you the spread here, how I have it. We're going to turn it down here so you can see. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and move these little disc cards out of the way and see where you're coming from. Okay, so you have the Two of Pentacles, so juggling some things, got a lot on your plate. You have the Knight of Cups, maybe wearing your heart on your sleeve. The Ace of Swords, some kind of clarities come in, some kind of revelation. Ten of Cups, after your happiness, bliss surrounding your emotions, as well as the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel is turning something, and look, there you are. The Death card is the Scorpio card. So some new transformation coming in energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what your person's into. We have the Nine of Wands, so they've been through the ringer. They've went through a lot of different things here. Okay, so they've had some heartbreak, still kind of close to their heart, on their mind. Knight of Wands, but they are taking action towards some passions. Nine of Swords, but they still have some anxiety and worry around this connection because of the past heartbreak. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. They're moving slowly. And they have the Five of Swords. Yeah, there's still some conflict in their head because of some past hurt. So they're a little leery, okay? So they're a little weary, a little leery, and that could be why you're juggling. You're trying to build their trust up here. It does look like you've had some kind of epiphany. You might have just realized why they've been kind of standoffish, or maybe back and forth, or worried, or whatever it is. They are trying, though. They're moving slowly. They've just been through a lot with this heartbreak. They haven't quite let it heal yet. So, they're conflicted in their mind, like whether to trust or open up to you, because they don't want it to happen again, right? So let's see what these cards here are. Yeah, so we have hurt. Yes, definitely there's been some hurt. I feel like you might have been more healed than they. There's some trust issues here as well. And yeah, it's time to let that go from the past, Heal, build up your trust, and let it go. So this person needs to let that past hurt go, okay? So let's go ahead and see what some energy of some light energy from this person is. Now let's check the shadows here. This is the shadows, this is the light, okay? Alright, so I am scared to face you because you mirror to me all the things I need to heal. Okay, so see, they've seen that you have healed, that you're willing to trust even after hurt, and you are mirroring that to them. They know from their soul that they do need this, but their ego still gets in the way, that remembrance of that heartbreak. So they're a little scared to do that, but you are mirroring to them, and that makes them a little frightened. And then we have Don't Leave Me. Yeah, see, this is like a fear of abandonment issue as well. And then we have, I feel insecure about our connection. So they're feeling insecure. It's not specifically you. Like, again, it's still this remnants of this past hurt. So they have to let that go completely. So there might be some healing that still needs to be done. So they're a little guarded. And then we have that, this one says, there's warmth in my heart for you. So they do have very deep feelings for you. They feel. And it says, I trust that you will be gentle with my heart. Yeah, see, they are so worried about having their heart broke again. And then we have, I love how close we are in body, mind, and spirit. So they do feel a deep connection with you. They are just so frightened about this past hurt. So that's what it is. They are just scared to death about that past hurt. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get a couple of these cards here. These are called the Love Pack, and we're going to go ahead and get the Luck card for this first and see what's coming up. So it has positive and negative energy. So we're going to go ahead and see. This is the connection energy. So we have good timing and dreams come true. Yeah. So I do feel like it was divine timing that you two to come together. There's some kind of lesson here that needs to be done. And I feel like it could be also that you're healing this person. Wild abandonment. Yeah. So it's kind of just like going for it, taking that risk, like that Fool card, right? So we're going to go ahead and get a healing card. Nothing happens. There's always a reason behind something, So this is truth, healing. Yeah, see? There's a big issue with trust in this connection, and I really feel it's that person. Just because their trust was broken, and there's commitment. Yeah, it had to do around a commitment. So somebody wasn't trustworthy in their commitment, and now they are having a very hard time having trust issues to open up their heart and be vulnerable here. So now we have joy. So I do feel like you bring them a lot of joy here. You know, there's a lot of beauty in this connection. And now we're going to go ahead and get a problem card. Let's see what the problem is. Either with this person or the connection. What's the problem here? Control. Yeah, control. Because they have no control. You have to be really vulnerable and trust with, you know, trap. Yeah, they're afraid like it's going to be a trap. It's too good to be true energy, right? So that's what they're feeling. All right, so I'm going to get one of these. I forget what these are called. Rebel. Let me see. These are called the Rebel deck, right? But this is the love one. So just be aware that it does have some harsh language. Please don't comment me about nasty things. That's just harsh energy, like, you know, because it's just harsh wording, okay? It's like real. All right, so we have this one. Want shit to be different? Change yourself first. So there's something about, you know, if you are being hard on this person a little bit or getting aggravated because they are having a hard time trusting, this is like the way you approach it, you know, because we can't force people to rush into anything. As a matter of fact, that will probably push them into distrusting us more. So this is going slow and easy, and don't give them any reason not to trust you. All right, so, you know, it's going to be slow and steady, and you know, being very honorable in your word. You know, don't give them any reason not to trust you, because that's just going to push them further away. So let's go ahead and get one of these cards. I forget the name of these ones. All right. So we have the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Yes, definitely. So there's some healing that's being done. Of course, you know, you guys can grow to the next phase, but there has to be that trust built, right? As well as healing. We're going to get a couple more of these. And now we have camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, and make memories. So I do feel like this person does have to learn from the past, but they also have to let it go. And, you know, forgive and heal. They can't compare, you know, but you're going to be the same as this person, the other person that hurt them. Then we have masks, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. So I do feel like this person's hiding some aspects of themselves just because they don't want to be vulnerable. So I do feel that energy coming through. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move these over, because we're going to go ahead and just clarify a little bit of your cards here. So we got juggling and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like you put your heart out there, you know, you're putting your heart out there, you're being romantic and things like that, but then this person pulls back. So that makes you kind of juggle back and forth, you know, you're you know, 1 minute it's like, you know, you're putting all your energy into it, and then they pull away, so then you pull away. So it's kind of like back hot and cold, hot and cold. And it's because of this person's trust issues. But we're going to go ahead and find out, clarify this Knight of Cups and this Two of Pentacles for you. I think it's keeping you confused here. Yeah. See? So there's some kind of like toxic energy here where it's just like so confusing. Like, and then you get triggered. This person, you know, you put your heart out there. You're very romantic to them. You're giving them a lot of attention. It's going good. And then they pull away, or something triggers them from their past, and then it triggers you. So it's like a, you know, revolving back and forth energy. So then, you know, your triggers will lead to some kind of negative behavior, fear, something like that. So it's like juggling this energy back and forth, right? So, yeah, then we have the Four of Cups. So then it feels like, you know, you pull away, right? You turn your back on something, right? So it's kind of like a missed opportunity here, and it's just because of this healing. That's why it's always good to heal ourselves first before we jump into some new relationships here, okay? So let's go ahead and get this Ace of Swords with you, this clarity on your Ten of Cups, which is your happiness. What's going to bring you happiness? Getting some truth and clarity for that. Ah, yeah, see? taking a risk, starting this new journey. So, knowing that nobody's perfect, everybody has flaws. So, pick and choose your battles. So I do feel like, you're kind of putting your heart out on the line too, because this person's still not healed and don't know what they want. So this is taking that risk, knowing that you have to put yourself out there, maybe to help this person trust a little bit, right? So then we have the Two of Swords. You're kind of going into something with the unknown, trusting, right? So it's trusting in that unknown energy, right? So we're going to go ahead and get into your last two cards, the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card. This is your energy. This is a Scorpio card. So, turning that wheel, moving forward, letting the cycle go, throwing yourself all in, being empowered. Let's see what's this about. Okay, so we have that one come out. Yeah, see, High Priestess. Yeah, standing in your higher self, right? Trusting your intuition. And then on the bottom, look at that. Two of Swords is reversed. So once you start doing that, then you start seeing things clearly. You're not blocking things from yourself. You're seeing it the way it is. You're trusting your intuition. You know what's right. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and get into this person's. The Nine of Wands with this Three of Swords. So being heartbroken, but they're persevering even with all those scars and battles. They're trying their best, right? So let's go ahead and see what's coming up for them with this. Oh, look at that. Yes. They're Hierophant. Yeah, so again, they're trying to be their best self, their higher self. It's just that little bit of ego comes in from that heartbreak, right? So they're trying their best. They really are. It's just they're a little nervous. They don't want to go through that pain again, okay? So let's go ahead and see what this Knight of Wands, this is taking action towards their passions, taking action towards their spirituality, but they still have a lot of worry and anxiety around it. So let's go ahead and see what that's about, okay? Two of Wands, yes, they're at a crossroads. They're trying to make a decision here. Really, again, I feel like it's back and forth. 1 minute they're hot, a little bit they're cold, just because they had that scared energy, that fear come up. Yeah, see? This is trusting their intuition. They're trying their best to trust that intuition. Sorry about that. Wishbone must hear something outside. Alright, so now this energy of this Knight of Pentacles, slowly moving along, methodically planning, and having that conflict, okay? Through that conflict, they're trying to plan, move forward, let's say, work through it. Page of Hazards, yes. See, this is that inspiration in the material world, them taking a little one step at a time, a little bit day by day. So that's why it's very important for you to be very trustworthy. Don't lie, because that's just going to set somebody back farther. This again is gaining that that clarity. The King of Swords is all about logic. So okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just get a little advice from Spirit, and then we'll close this reading. Alright, let me get my other deck here. Okay. Alright, Scorpio, let's get a little advice from Spirit for you, okay? So I feel it's really important here to, don't say one thing and mean something else. Don't, even a white lie, because this person right now is working on their trust, because something happened to them in the past. So that's what the key is. And it's always important to be trustworthy anyway in relationships. So yeah, so we have the Knight of Swords, the Three of Swords. Yeah. See, this is moving away from that heartbreak. Again, taking action to move away from it, letting the past go. Queen of Pentacles, reversed. So, it's a little bit unstable right now, just because they are still a little shaky from that heartbreak. I don't know when that happened, but yeah, see, they're feeling a little trapped here. So this is both your energy in there. So I would say move slowly. This might be from fast moving. This is what I'm getting. Don't move too fast, because this will definitely trigger this person's heartbreak. You need to be a little more stable here, not push too much, okay? A little more secure and stable, taking things slow. They had that Knight of Pentacles. You're coming up with this Knight of Swords, so I really feel like that you could be pushing things, and what would happen is it's going to shake this person up, and something disastrous or shocking would come in, like they'd ghost you or run away because of fear, because you're pushing too much. So just be cautious on how much you're pushing here. Okay, this is what you need to be, just like them, that Knight of Pentacles. That's what Spirit is saying to you. Okay, again, look, the Tower on the bottom again. Yes, because if you're moving too fast, they're going to run away. It's going to scare them off. Okay, definitely, especially if you're trying to be manipulative, because then they're going to fear that trust issue again is coming up. So let's see what else. Yeah, Page of Wands. Ten of Swords, yes. You know, they are very inspired with this relationship. This is a spark towards the spirit, you know, the passion. There is a spark there between the two of you, but you have to be careful because there is that heartbreak in the back of their mind or in their heart, like lingering. So anything could trigger that, and it could lead to some kind of betrayal. So Spirit and the universe are saying, instead of rushing or trying to push this person, take it slow. Okay, take it slow. That's what they're asking you to do, because you're going to push them away. All right. And one more question, one more advice here. Yeah, and you know, don't feel trapped just because it's moving along slowly. Okay, all good things take time. So you know, if you're feeling trapped because you don't know which way direction to go because they're back and forth, you know, you are not. It's just like you're putting too much worry and emphasis in this. You know, they will come out of this. It just takes a little time. That's all. Yes, it's going to be successful here. It will be successful, but you just have to have that balance here. All right? So it looks like there's some balance needed, some taking your time and slowness, just because this person is still being triggered by something from their past. So, you know, also, you know, if you're pushing them to find out about their past relationships and stuff, that's just going to push them away. So, like, again, Spirit is saying take it slow, okay? You need to be steady, slow. Don't make this person feel trapped because you keep hounding them, putting them under that spotlight, asking about their past, why they be in this way, whatever. That's just going to, like, again, push them farther and farther away. So there needs to be balance here. There needs to be stability here for it to be successful. All right? All right, so that's your message, Scorpio. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.